Welcome back to The Aligned Path. I'm Glenn Pankhurst. If you haven't listened to episode 1, The Block, I shared how I shifted from a life of emotional heaviness into one of alignment, clarity, and deep satisfaction. Today I want to build on that and share something that became crystal clear over time. Alignment is the only thing that truly works in life. Not force, not pressure, not effort for effort's sake. This episode is all about recognizing that truth and how I stopped pushing and started flowing instead. There's a moment in life when you realize something simple but massive. It's not your job, or your partner, or your circumstances. It's you. Your energy, your patterns, your beliefs that shape how life reflects back to you. I used to think that if I just changed what I was doing, things would get better. A new job, a new relationship, a new business, something outside of me. But every time I made an external change without shifting what was going on internally, I'd end up with the same experience, same frustration, same emotional pattern, same dynamic, different faces, different places, same story. Eventually I realized you take yourself wherever you go. So until you shift the inner energy, the outer reflection will stay the same. That's true with every subject: work, money, love, health, and purpose. What changed everything for me was really understanding vibration and how it connects to belief, thoughts, and expectation. Vibration, simply put, is what you actually have going on within you on a particular subject. It's not what you're saying you want, it's what you're actually holding vibrationally. And every subject is like a stick with a wanted end and an unwanted end. If it feels good, you're leaning towards the wanted end of the stick. If it feels heavy or tight, you're on the unwanted end. The law of attraction is simply responding to that and nothing else. And here's where belief comes in. A belief is just a thought you keep thinking. A thought with enough momentum that you now expect it, and the expectation is what reflects into your life. We pick up beliefs from everywhere: parents, school, society. Stories like money doesn't grow on trees, life is hard, success comes from grinding, money equals worth. But these are just beliefs with momentum. They are not truths. You do not have to believe them anymore. You can change them. You can shift your focus towards what you do want. And by shifting your thoughts, you shift your vibration. And by shifting your vibration, you rewrite your story. That's what this work is really all about: changing your story, rewriting your life, and living the life of your dreams. One of the most empowering things I learned is this: things don't have to change later. They can change right here, right now, just by shifting your story. You don't need to leave your job to feel free. You don't need to walk away from a relationship to feel seen. And you don't need to start over to start feeling good. It's the moment you change your vibration, the moment you lean towards the wanted end of the stick, the reflection begins to shift. And this happens in real time. The same people in your life can begin to show you different versions of themselves simply because you stopped expecting the same old story. You change your story about them, even slightly, and life reflects that shift. Your reality reorganizes itself around your alignment. And that means, wherever you are right now, whatever your situation, you can begin to feel better now, and things can begin to change now. When you're in flow, things come in easier. That doesn't mean everything is effortless, but there's a gentleness, a sense of, this fits. You're no longer pushing against the tide. Flow feels light, not pressured. It feels peaceful, not urgent. It feels like openness, not proving. That's not laziness, that's clarity. And what I found was this: the more I trusted that everything is always working out for me, that alignment works, that this process works, the more it actually did. That trust created evidence, that evidence became momentum, and that momentum created the life I'm living now, one of flow, stability, joy, and clarity. And this is true on every subject. Any area of your life will shift when you shift towards the wanted end of the stick and trust the source already has become the version you desire. I learned to take a moment in every situation, whenever something needed solving, and ask, where am I vibrationally on this subject? Am I closer to the wanted end of the stick or the unwanted? If I was aligned, I took action. If I wasn't, I didn't force it. I waited, I aligned, and only then did I move, because inspired action from alignment is the only action worth taking. I realized how much time I'd spent doing it the hard way, from a disconnected state, pushing buttons, trying, struggling, getting nowhere, draining myself in the process. So I stopped, and when I started aligning first, life responded, with clarity, with timing, with ease. Another belief I let go of was the story that anything new is going to be difficult. The truth is, new is only hard when you're approaching it from the unwanted end of the stick. But when you build alignment on any subject, it gets easier. It becomes second nature. You're already doing this all the time, learning, growing, adapting. And once you stop repeating that story, that new equals struggle, and start trusting your alignment, things begin to shift quickly. You can align with anything. Your inner being, source, already has become the vibration of your desires. And the more you connect with that version of you, the more natural the path becomes. So what does this look like in daily life? Start with the easiest feeling task, not the one that weighs you down. Pause before acting. Check in. Where am I on this stick? Is this thought leading me towards the wanted or unwanted? If you're not aligned, don't push. Soften, realign, breathe. Let source lead. Let your higher self speak. This isn't about doing less. It's about doing what flows from the inside out. You don't need to hustle your way to happiness. You don't need to grind your way to clarity. You're already being guided by your inner being. Source knows exactly where you want to go. So let yourself trust that. Let your emotions guide you. Let your beliefs evolve, and choose again and again the wanted end of the stick. You can change your story. You can live the life you actually want, and you don't have to wait another minute. If you want to begin today, start first thing in the morning. 17 minutes meditating, watching, or listening to something positive to set your tone. In the evening, take a walk in nature, aiming for satisfaction. Every Sunday, give yourself an intentional meditative sound bath reset for the week ahead. And your dreams, record them, feel into them, let them speak to you. These are the rhythms that brought me back to myself. You're not broken, you're not behind, you're just out of sync with the part of you that already knows who you are. And the more you practice alignment, gently, consistently, the more that version of you becomes your everyday. Want the full story behind this rhythm? Go back to episode 1, The Block. And if you want even more support with these rhythms, keep an eye out for my new guided meditation episodes coming soon. Each one is designed to help you reset, realign, and return to yourself whenever you need it. Thank you for walking this path with me. I'm Glenn Pankhurst, and this is The Aligned Path. I'll meet you in the next episode. For all the links to listen, follow, and read, just head to my bio wherever you're listening or following. That's where you'll find everything in one place, including the latest episodes, articles, and all my social channels. If this speaks to you, please subscribe, review, like, share, comment, or tag a friend. Let's keep walking this path together. And I'd love to know, what are you working on? What are you letting go of? What are you ready for today? You can comment on YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, or directly on the articles. Let others feel the ripple of your insights.